Hello, this webinar is geared towards international visiting students who want to learn more about attending summer session at UC San Diego. Summer is coming. Summer session would like to extend a warm welcome to you. We are here to help as you plan your summer, whether this is your first time visiting the United States or you have participated in other summer programs before. Summer session is dedicated and committed to your success here at UC San Diego. My name is Renee Lee, and I am the Student Affairs Manager for summer session. I am joined by my colleague, Gabriela Hoffmann, Assistant Director for International Students Programs at the International Students and Programs Office, or as we call it, ISPO. We'll be posting a recording of this presentation on our website, so please do not feel rushed to write down all the links and information in the presentation. We do ask that you listen to the whole webinar prior to submitting questions, as we may review many of the topics that you currently have questions about. You will also have plenty of time to ask questions after the info section. This is time dedicated to you. So today we are going to talk about opportunities that are available to you in the summer. We will also talk about some important topics that relate to your pre-arrival preparation for coming to UC San Diego. Our goal is to give you a basic overview of summer session, and Gabby will discuss more about the application for student visa and required documents. So here are our topics for today. What is summer session? Class and schedules, how to apply and enroll, tuition and fees, housing, applying for I-20, an introduction to International Students and Programs Office, and some questions and answers at the end. So what exactly is summer session? So we are summer school for UC San Diego. Typically, we have about 11,000 students taking summer classes. Most are current UC San Diego students, but we have visitors joining us as well, such as yourself. The classes offered in summer session are the same ones we offer to students during fall, winter, and spring quarters. And classes move in a very fast pace. Class that's typically completed in 10 weeks during the academic year is accelerated into 5 weeks. This format gives students the flexibility to take classes and participate in activities outside the classroom. The summer is split into two 5-week sessions. One is primarily in July and the other in August. Students can choose to attend one or both sessions, and that's another flexibility of summer. Most classes are offered in one of the two 5-week sessions. We do also have a special session to offer classes that vary in dates and lengths, but the majority of our 600 classes are offered in either session 1 or 2. And as I mentioned, there are more than 600 classes, a variety of upper division and lower division classes from more than 40 departments, so students can explore different topics and interests. Here's a short list of departments offering classes, and there are so many more. You can actually now see a preview of the classes available on our summer session website. To access the preview, visit the summer session website, summer.ucsd.edu, and under courses, right there at the top, click on preview. And this preview allows students to search by department and programs. You can also search by session, depending on your timing. Another feature is to allow students to look at only lower division courses, which are more introductory courses. You can also search by keywords. Here we'll try engineering. And it'll give you some results. So international students have 3 options to participate in summer session. Option one is for summer session one, which is primarily in July. Option two is for students who can join us in later part of summer in August. And option three is for students who wish to stay in San Diego and take classes for the entire summer, 10 weeks total. So let's talk a little bit about tuition and fees. In the summer, the flexibility means students only pay for a number of units that you take. Here's a sample chart of the calculations based on the three options available to international students. We're simply multiplying the number of units plus campus-based fees to come up with the total. Campus-based fees are charged per session, and it is for access to gyms, university center, and athletics. So here are the steps to apply and enroll in summer session. And step one, you browse our course offering. So as I've shown you for the preview, take a look at that. Um, then starting in April, you can start completing step number two, which is the summer online application. You will receive a student ID number after completing the application. The student ID will allow you to access UC San Diego systems and also complete step number three, which is a 30-minute academic integrity tutorial before you enroll in classes. Moving on to step four, you'll enroll in classes starting on April 22nd. If the class you wish to enroll has restrictions or require that you show proof you have completed prerequisites, you can submit a request via EASY, which is an online enrollment authorization system. Then step five, you'll request I-20 with International Students Office. And step six, tuition and application fees are due. Students also have asked whether housing is available on campus. And yes, for international students, you are welcome to stay on campus. You will be housed with other UC San Diego and visiting students. And the housing contract does include dining plan. You can visit the summer housing website for sample rates from last summer. It's not available yet for this upcoming summer, but you can see a sample by clicking here on the housing tab on the summer session website. As an enrolled student in the summer, there are academic resources available to support you. The Teaching and Learning Commons is available for tutoring, writing support, and more. There's also the Office for Students with Disabilities, known as OSD, who works with students with documented disabilities to determine reasonable accommodations. Disabilities can occur in the following areas, such as psychological, psychiatric, learning, attention, chronic health, physical, vision, hearing, and acquired brain injuries, and may occur at any time during a student's enrollment. We encourage you to contact OSD as soon as you become aware of a condition that is disabling so they can work with you. Contact them at disabilities.ucsd.edu. Geisel Library is the library on campus and is open for students during the summer. Some instructors may hold office hours there. Triton Ed and podcasts are online platforms for students in their classes. Some assignments are due there as well as scores from the classes. And there are much more available once you begin here. There's also a variety of campus services this summer. Price Center, the gyms, there are banks on campus, community centers, dining halls for food and markets, and also campus offices such as the registrar, career services, student health, and much more. And of course, the International Students and Programs Office is here to support you. I will now turn it over to Gabby to go over International Student Services.
Thank you, Renee. So now for a little bit of information about the International and Students and Programs Office. Our office is here to assist international students from the very start. We provide pre-arrival information and orientation to new international students. as well as advising services for you throughout the summer. So you can come to us if you have any questions regarding your international student visa and status. In addition, we offer cross-cultural programs and activities for all students at UCSD. We're located in the center of campus, so we're very easy to find. And you can see on the screen here, this is a photo of our building. We're right off the center of Library Walk. We offer walk-in and scheduled appointments year-round, including the summer. So please come by and meet with us when you arrive. Our website is also full of important information. We recommend that you mark it as one of your favorites or bookmark it on your computer to refer back to as you're preparing to come to San Diego. We have a variety of information related to your stay in San Diego and maintaining your status within the United States. You can access request forms and information guides, tutorials, on and off-campus resources, and much more. We'd suggest you get familiar with our website and take some time to explore all the links on the homepage. We also have a webpage specifically for visiting international summer session students like yourselves, where we have compiled frequently asked questions and addressed topics that are specific to you. You can access the site by going directly to ispo, that's ISPO, .ucsd.edu, and clicking on New Students. Then from there, you click on Visiting International Summer Session Students to get more specific information. This is also where you will be able to access our online iPortal to request your I-20 or DS-2019 document for your F1 or J-1 visa. Okay, so now we're briefly going to review the steps for requesting your visa documents. In order for you to access our online system called the iPortal, you will need to have your PID and password to log in. The iPortal will be open starting April 1st, and there are specific dates and deadlines for requesting your visa document that I will highlight a little bit later and in future webinars as well. So first, you will visit iportal.ucsd.edu. The very beginning of the iPortal application, be sure to select the correct U.S. visa status. You will select no visa at this time if you are in your home country, do not have a current valid U.S. F1 or J1 visa, and will need to apply for an F1 or J1 visa to enter the U.S. You would select F1 if you are currently in the U.S. with an F1 visa and current I-20, or if you are outside of the U.S. and have requested a transfer of your F1 record to UC San Diego and CVIS. You would select J1 if you are currently in the U.S. with a J1 visa and current DS 2019, or if you are outside the U.S. and have requested a transfer of your J1 record to UC San Diego and CVIS. If you plan on transferring, you will need to work with your previous school to transfer out your CVIS record. F1 students must do this within 60 days of their program end date on their I-20 document. J1 students must do this before their program end date on their DS 2019 document. If you are in the US and are planning to continue your studies at your current university before the end of your program, after summer session, at UC San Diego, then there's no action required. You do not need to transfer your seats. If you do not see your case here or have questions, please contact us at iportal@ucsd.edu, and we can help with the advising on what type of visa you'll need to come to UC San Diego this summer. So this is what your I-20 or DS 2019 will look like. When you receive the corresponding form, please review it, make sure all the details are correct, such as the spelling of your name and birth date, your country of birth, and citizenship. If there are any issues, please contact us immediately. All of your immigration documents, so that means your passport, your I-20 or DS 2019, and visa, are very important, so make sure you keep them safe. Also, be sure to arrive to UC San Diego by the start date on your I-20 or DS 2019. Do note that you can enter the US up to 30 days before this date as well, if you wish. Please note that study in B1 or B2, a tourist visa, or ESTA, visa waiver, those statuses are not permissible for summer sessions. So if you have any questions about your particular case, again, please contact us, iportal@ucsd.edu, and we can help you through your case. Information about applying for your F1 or J1 visa can be found on our website, again, ispo.ucsd.edu, under New Students and Applying for a U.S. Visa. This is a great resource for you to review before your appointment, and it includes information about what you need to prepare to bring, what to expect in your interview, and what next steps should be taken should your visa be delayed or denied. F1 and J1 students are required by regulations to remain enrolled full-time while studying in the United States. For summer session, this means a minimum of 6 units. If you want to drop below 6 units, you must first consult with the International Students and Programs Office for approval. Do not drop any classes in Triton Link before you gain approval from our office first. Health insurance. So health insurance, also, while you're in the United States, is strongly encouraged for all students, even if you are only here for a few weeks. This is not a requirement for F1 students, but it is required by federal regulations for J1 students. So be aware of this if you are in J1 status. For coverage requirements, see the ISPO Visiting International Summer Session Students page. And if you're in J1 status, a member of the ISPO staff will reach out to you about how to arrange adequate coverage. We've listed several insurance providers here. Do note that these are not endorsed by UC San Diego. However, they may be helpful for you if you are looking for insurance coverage here in the US. Okay, so as we wrap up our presentation, we wanted to review some important reminders. One is the timeline of requests, so please be aware of the visa application deadlines. All visiting international students will need to attend a mandatory orientation as well, so please be aware of this. April 1st, again, this is when iPortal opens for visa requests. May 31st is the deadline for Summer Session 1 students to submit their iPortal request. July 1st is when Summer Session 1 begins. July 1st and 2nd is when mandatory international student orientation begins for our Summer Session 1 students. July 1st is also the deadline for Summer Session 2 students to submit iPortal requests when you are beginning your program. August 5th is when Summer Session 2 begins. And August 5th and 6th, again, that is when mandatory international student orientation occurs for our Summer Session 2 students. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us. Our information is right here on the page, istudents@ucsd.edu, or you can go to istudents.ucsd to look at our website and find more information about how to get in touch.
And here's the contact information for summer session. You can find this information on our website also. Please feel free to reach out to us for any questions. We are here to help. And so thank you so much for your time today. We hope you have a very successful summer here at UC San Diego. We will remain online and take your questions for the next 15 to 20 minutes.